Hi American Golf, my name's Darren and I work for Yonex Golf. I've been a PGA professional for 18 years and I've worked for Yonex for the last 5 years. I run the demo days, all of the staff training and the custom fit centre for the south of England. And the most famous person I've custom fit is Colin Montgomery. One of the product ranges I'm going to show you today is the E-Zone XP driver. XP stands for extra power. And how we get this extra power, this comes from a very lightweight shaft and a heavy head. The club is also counterbalanced with a 20-gram tungsten weight at the end of the grip. Now the theory that a lot of companies are working to in golf at the moment is they're trying to go as light as possible with the shaft to make the head feel heavier. The only problem with this is that you can have one end of the club too light and one end too heavy. You then lose the efficiency of the club because one end of the club is moving faster than the other. You lose the efficiency of the swing and the club through impact. So at Yonex we've made this year the shaft 8 grams lighter, but we've also now added 13.5 grams of weight to the head of the club. A lot of companies are making the shaft lighter to make the head feel heavier. We've actually made the shaft lighter and the head 13.5 grams heavier. Now the heavier head creates greater force between the club and the ball on the good shots, but also on the bad shots as well. Now you've then still got the same problem of one end being too light and one end too heavy. So by putting a 20-gram tungsten weight in the end of the club here counterbalances the club and keeps the club working as a unit. Now the grip's not actually 20 grams heavier, there's just 20 grams more weight at one end of the grip. So if you can see here from a standard grip, if I hold it at the tip end, you can see the grip there. Now if we hold the new Yonex grip, you can see where the weight of the grip causes it to fall down. So more weight one end just counterbalances the club and makes it easy to use. In the same E-Zone XP range we have the fairway woods and the rescues. Exactly the same technology with the counterbalance. But what's different about our fairway woods and rescues is that the top of the club is graphite, as you'll see from the pictures later on. So where the top of the club is so light, so much more weight lower down underneath the ball we can now place, which makes it so much easier to get the ball airborne for the slower hitters, but it also makes it so much easier to get the ball sort of off the tight lies and the tricky ones in the rough as well. Exactly the same technology of the graphite crown in the rescue, more weight at the bottom. And one of my fitting tips for the rescue is because of the higher launch that you get off the club face because of where the weight is placed, this makes it a direct replacement for a 3, a 4 or a 5 iron with the 3, 4, 5 rescue. A lot of clubs where you have more weight on top of the ball because of the steel crown, that keeps the ball going a lot lower off the club face. What you then find is that you then get too big a gap in between your irons and your rescues and too small a gap between the rescues and the fairways. So the great fitting tip for the Yonex E-Zone XP rescue is that because of more weight on the bottom, the higher launch, this keeps the direct or exact yardage all the way through the bag. E-Zone XP iron comes in steel and graphite. In the graphite we have the counterbalance weight as well with a 4 gram heavier weight in the head. Again, this creates greater force between the club and the ball. Now at Yonex we are graphite specialists. One of the great things about our shafts is we have a higher percentage of graphite in the shaft. This makes the shaft so much lighter, but it also gives the shaft greater stability as well. Now, where golf is such a macho game, lots of golfers are using steel shafts and they should be using graphite. How the graphite can help you, creates greater force between the club and the ball, launches the ball a lot higher, which then carries the ball so much further. Now, if you're a golfer that tends to hit the ball sort of to the right a little bit, this could be because the shaft is a little too heavy for you. So the lighter shaft is going to allow the head to catch up just so much easier, and it's going to give you a higher, longer, straighter flight. As you'll see from the pictures, what we've also got on the club head on the E-Zone XP is we've got a double cavity. Okay, we've got the singular cavity at the back, but we've also got a deeper cavity that goes right down to the sole of the club. This really compresses the ball off the club face and gives you added feel, but also greater distance and greater ball speeds as well. Another range we have is the VXF range. Again, a stainless steel head, very similar to the E-Zone XP, but again a harder metal off the club face. So It's going to be more beneficial to the golfers that don't swing the club very fast. They're looking to get a little bit more ball speed off the club face. The E-Zone XP is a little bit more for feel. Again, comes with the lightweight graphite shaft, and again has the double undercut cavity which goes all the way to the bottom of the sole. Same range, we have the fairway woods and the rescues. Slightly different to the E-Zone XP is where the top of the club is steel. So again, a little bit more weight on top, but to make it a lot easier to launch the ball up in the air, we've added a little bit more loft to these hybrids. It's got 1 degree more loft than the XP, which just makes it so much easier to launch the ball up in the air. It's got the rounded sole at the bottom, so it cuts through all of the bad lies. Makes it so much easier to use.
The revolutionary Yonex dual tungsten power system delivers ultimate power and performance in the all-new E-Zone XP. An 8-gram tungsten weight is strategically positioned in the club head. Yonex provides a maximum power breakthrough with the 205-gram club head. 20 grams of tungsten powder at the grip end works in concert with the tungsten weight in the club head to create the newly designed dual tungsten power system, delivering an explosive power breakthrough. The lightweight and counterbalance shaft, in conjunction with the dual tungsten power system, is engineered to generate faster swing speeds for added power off the tee. Experience the power breakthrough. E-Zone XP. Yonex, far beyond ordinary clubs. The Yonex research and development team is constantly pushing the boundaries of golf club design to deliver genuine improvements to your game. This unparalleled innovation, performance, and power continues with the launch of the all-new E-Zone XP series. The entire line of E-Zone XP series clubs feature various innovative Yonex technologies that work together to deliver an explosive power breakthrough, adding maximum distance and forgiveness to your game. The ultralight carbon composite crown enables both an 8-gram tungsten screw and additional weight to be positioned deeper in the club head, optimizing the center of gravity location to promote a higher launch, reduce spin, and improve forgiveness for devastating distance. The sound rib design and stiff sole optimize performance by reducing vibration and creating a solid sound and feel at impact. Dual tungsten power system. At just 52 grams, the E-Zone XP's tungsten balance grip weighs the same as most conventional golf grips, but incorporates 20 grams of tungsten powder in the grip at the butt end. This redistribution of weight in the grip combines with the 8-gram tungsten screw in the club head to produce increased energy transfer for lightning-quick ball speeds. The dual tungsten power system and lightweight EX300 shaft counterbalances to retain optimum swing balance, making the E-Zone XP as easy to swing as any conventional club, just with greater power and distance. Fine-tune your launch and trajectory using the new second-generation Yonex Quick Adjust system. The Quick Adjust system allows you to refine loft, lie, and face angle through 8 settings for optimum launch conditions. Available on the E-Zone XP driver, fairway woods, and hybrids, the Quick Adjust system allows you to conquer even the most demanding holes on the golf course. Revolutionary Yonex E-Zone XP technologies continue to deliver an explosive power breakthrough, adding maximum distance and forgiveness to your game. To validate the technology and performance of the E-Zone XP driver, the Yonex R&D department conducted third-party tests with the golf industry's most trusted independent testing facility, Golf Laboratories, located in San Diego, California. In testing, the eZone XP driver competed against leading drivers that appeared in the Golf Digest Hot List from industry heavyweights TaylorMade and Ping. During testing, the eZone XP driver confirmed higher launch, lower spin, and longer distance than any of the competing clubs. And, just announced, the eZone XP iron has received critical acclaim in the 2014 Golf Digest Hot List. "The sweet spot on this face is huge," said one Hot List tester. "The look says you're a better player than you really are," said another. "The counterbalanced approach to iron design is intriguing," added a Hot List judge. "Performance, 4 stars out of 5. Look, sound, feel, 4.5 stars out of 5. Our goal at Yonex is to continue to discover breakthrough technologies that power your game to the next level.